First of fall, and we finally got another merchant.
Good morning, Best. I trust you've forgotten all about our unfortunate conversation last episode.
Which one?
Whoa, well, don't make me choose.
One kind of cool thing, this is the last of the seasonal merchants. After this one, it's purely a matter of how much I've shipped overall. Nice Japanese-ish dude. But because of that, I think the very next day I actually unlock another merchant. Probably all of them this season, at least.
Oh, man.
Are we letting that homeless man negotiate trade deals?
He's like a rough sleeping Henry Kissinger. He may smell like sweaty creamed corn, but man, has he got a silver tongue.
And now, because we've unlocked 3 merchants, on spring 25th, it's a special holiday where the merchants will come to my house, and if I brewed some tea, I will increase my, my rating with them, I guess you could say. My reputation with them, rather, which is what allows them to bring more products to town. I can buy more stuff from them.
Oh, I feel like distill some whiskey instead.
Hardly wait to find out!
I can hardly wait to buy replica katanas. And koi.
I mean, I thought the tea thing was like, some sort of cultural stereotype. It's like, oh, we have the Japanese guy, why don't you make him some tea?
I think tea is the only drink that we know how to make.
Put leaves in water. That was easy. And also, there's a costume contest. You probably noticed when I was buying new clothing patterns, some of them were fall/winter themes. I completely forgot which ones those are, but since it's a fall-winter themed costume contest this year, I do eventually remember which one is which. And as long as you do a contest that fits into that category, you're probably going to win. I think it's called Red Knickerbockers is what I used to win. But that's further down the line.
Oh, gracious me. Knickerbockers.
Well, that sounds bully.
And I have a bunch of seeds already, just waiting in line, so I didn't even need to go into town to buy any. I bought a bunch of carrot seeds, I don't know if I plant all of them. I imagine I do. I don't think I made them out of the carrots that I buy from Oddmar. But I can. Next, when we leave our farm, a new character comes to town.
Oh no.
I hate her already.
Oh no. Oh, come on.
At the very least, she's not annoying.
I'll believe it when I see it.
She just murdered 2 perfectly acceptable trees that you could have turned into twigs and then turned into substandard furniture.
Now, interestingly, you could kind of tell that there was something past those trees, but we couldn't access this area until Witchy showed up. Now, in previous games, there is consistently a character called Witch Princess. Witchy is not her, though. In Island of Happiness, and at least I assume, I've only played Sunshine Islands all the way through. Witchy is in that game. She's actually, I think, the niece of the Witch Princess. And starting in this game, along with another character, she's going to show up instead of the Witch Princess.
So you don't get to marry the Witch Princess?
Nope.
I forget which game it was, but you had to be mean to everyone and throw litter on your farm and in town to get her to like you.
Harvest Moon DS.
Ah.
And also you had to kill your animals.
Oh no!
But the really amusing thing is, once you married her, the game ended.
She's got a little froggy magic wand. And in fact, I'm noticing a little bit of a frog theme going on.
Oh, jeez.
She likes frogs. Pay attention to her dialogue, too.
Yami, help me out here. I'm starting to think she's a little cutie.
Don't do it, man. She's an obnoxious anime girl.
Obnoxious anime.
Just picture Amber. Just picture Amber.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, I almost fell under her spell.
I thought I said, you're the best farmer, right?
She's so rambunctious, though.
I know, I'm great. Yeah, whatever, kid. She has a little snaggletooth.
Ah, okay, good. Obnoxiousness has been achieved.
Do that motion in real life. See what happens.
Probably break a knee.
Yeah, I think she really wants to turn somebody into a frog. All the frogs around her is just getting that out of her system.
There should actually be like 6 more merchants in town, but ribbit.
They're chairs now.
And now we have a whole new area to explore and collect more materials, and also this is where mushrooms grow wild. It's up to the north of her house. You can also grab some bugs here. I don't think any unique bugs show up here, though. And I don't think... Yeah, we can't fish in her pond because there's no dock there.
Well, tell her to start stocking it with trout at least.
Yeah, for real. Just turn some people into trout. That'll be fine.
Finally have some yarn. I mean, it's just been linen this entire time, which is the primary moneymaker, but still. The only reason I ever make yarn is mostly for making clothes.
Can you spin hay into gold?
More or less, is what's happening.
It's Rumpelstilt's best.
The glasses are finally ready. I don't like that look.
Oh, that looks wrong without a nose.
We just met.
Oh, God. What's wrong with those frogs? They're just sitting there staring.
They're stuffed frogs, they're not alive.
Anymore.
Funny thing about her, she likes animal feed, so she's pretty easy to befriend.
Nice!
I just feed her my rabbit feed because I don't have any Angora rabbits yet.
Because she is a little bunny.
Nothing, we're in a cutscene! Pushes him in an axe.
Are we getting a fetch quest?
We're getting brought into a fetch quest. It's a really easy one. It's another one of those, you just get thrown into a field and you have to pick up twigs.
It actually just turns into the Harvest Moon MMO. Girl, why don't you go to the woods and get us 10 bear asses?
And it involves Fritz again. Because he always needs help with something.
And you always help your anime boyfriend.
I think that's why Best finds him so attractive.
She likes the project.
Well, tell me I'm wrong.
Look, Best, if you think you can fix him, it's never gonna work, and neither of you will be happy in the end.
He'll never be good enough.
Well, not fixing him, fixing everything else that he does.
It's Fritz, so I can't rightly ask him to pay full price, on account of he has no way of getting any money ever.
There is a genuine theory that Fritz must have, like, some kind of conspiracy going, like, he acts like a complete moron with no money to get stuff out of people. I don't quite buy that because the act is too good.
But he's a homeowner, and his farm hasn't gone under yet, so... Maybe he's just in that sweet spot of ineptitude.
Yeah.
Like me!
Which is a good descriptive of him.
Oh god, I am Fritz.
It's you!
It's me!
Well, I mean, the plots of land are effectively given out rent-free by the town.
Yeah.
So Veronica just hasn't realized he's completely incompetent and kicked him off. Or he lied on his farming resume.
So wasn't it just the last episode we had this problem too? Or at least the one before.
Gunther should know better.
I think that's supposed to be a signal that we're all good. But it took me a while to figure that out.
He's just looking on approvingly, whistling in happiness. And then you just run past and he's like, okay, that's actually plenty of lumber, thank you. He truly is a foreman.
Since you're here, can you just carry this shit for me?
Alright, why don't you hump these over to the work site? Hey, Fritz, get up!
Now, they were proper workmen who'd be here at 7 in the morning, pounding on his roof with no notice.
I'd like to think Fritz is still standing there, eyes closed, mouth wide open.
A fly is buzzing in and out of it.
A moth comes out.
Aw, thanks for pitching in, Best. You're like a mother to me. Oh, God.
Damn.
Oh, Christ.
Mom's owned, the worst.
Lord, give me strength.
Best, you thirsty? Well.
I think she is.
She's gotta be to put up with
Oh. Maybe Fritz is hung like a telephone pole.
He's legendary in the town.
Constantly falling over when it rains. Unreliable at least once a year. Seriously, we've had a fucking blackout in this town like once a year for the last 3 years. We just had one 2 days ago. Because it's all gonna get soaked up by the wood.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, I gotta pay you, but, Best, can I borrow $50?
I practically own the town. I probably could.
Yep, for my next harvest. Oh shit, I haven't watered them in like 3 days.
Hey, Best, I saw this town sign in town. What's fertilizer?
Is that the name of a woman who, you know, births a lot of babies?
Whoa! Farm life would be great if it wasn't for getting summoned here every 15 minutes.
It's for another character. This is another bachelorette.
going to guess her name is Agate.
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 Agatha. Skippy, she's more or less the female you.
Oh no! I'm already in love with myself.
You married yourself.
I think I own that hat too.
Does it have the weird little yellow pom-pom there?
It's a tam o'shanter, thank you.
Is that the name of the pom-pom?
No, that's the name of the hat.
That wasn't my question.
No, the pom-pom's name is Skippy Jr. She's wearing lederhosen and a neckerchief. Oh, she loves cuties too! I gotta tell you, man, my number one thing that I look for in a, shall we say, romantic lady type.
Is it Pulse?
Whoa! I'm flexible on that.
Oh dear. Permission requested to leave forever.
No! Sit there!
Oh dear.
Sit there and imagine it.
Oh no.
Wait, so she has wild safaris?
She actually takes us to a new location, which is a safari.
Thornbrain, I have a very, very important question.
Mm-hmm.
This is Story of Seasons, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there an animal parade in this game?
Sadly, it's more like just a place where you bring animals.
We need to go there right now. Why aren't we going there? Stop talking. To the safari. No. Yes. Good. Yes. Lead the way. Walk fast.
That's very good timing, Skippy.
Yes. Yes. Where are the cuties? Where are the cuties, Agate?
Why are we in the middle of the Dust Bowl?
Doesn't matter. Cuties love dust.
So the safari area is just a place where you can bring animals. It'll increase their friendship, I believe, or at least reduce their stress.
It's reducing my stress.
Something really cool that game doesn't outright tell you is, I believe if you bring an animal for 100 hours total to the safari, their product will become a plus type. And there are several things, especially for clothing and yarn and what have you, that specifically requires plus type products. However, keep in mind, there are also products that require the regular type, and there's no way you can go from plus back to regular. So it's a good idea to just bring half of your cows, sheep, and what have you to the safari, focus on increasing that, and then leave the rest at home. And from there, you're good.
This place looks like paradise.
That's nice. It doesn't even matter if it's raining in town or here. Animals are just happy here. And also really cool, there are a lot of wild animals that we will actually get that we bring to the safari.
Real question is, are they distracted by Naked Snake fighting the boss in the background?
Well, I mean, with this happy music.
I think that you've just made me the happiest Let's Player on the internet. So the goal of this LP is to stock that to the rafters with cuties, right?
Well, I didn't want to make it a goal,
Yes!
because it's kind of difficult.
Skiptopia!
Oh dear.
Granolia.
Yes! Come!
Are we in the midst of an LP coup?
Yes! Bring me your tired, your fluffy, your cuddled masses yearning to be cute.
Clay.
Oh, merci.
A lot of stuff, nothing as cheap as the potato pancakes, but it'll do.
Une quiche.
Quiche is awesome. It's fridge glue.
It's an egg pie!
You can put pretty much anything in it.
Yeah,
It's so good.
including that green soup or whatever that thing at the bottom was.
Sure, why not?
Hush puppies.
I'd love a hush puppy quiche, thank you.
Sounds pretty good.
Might want to chop it up.
Just throw pancake balls in everything. That's why they call me Pancake Balls.
Anyway.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure this is a result of increasing my reputation with Cabin Country, but now I can buy the regular yarn from them. I don't even need to make my own and then dye it. I can just buy it all from her. However, it is all at half-star rating. So there are requests that ask for like 5 2-star blue yarn. I would need to make that myself. But generally, just regarding making clothes or what have you, just buy the yarn from her. And there's plenty of stuff to buy from Yoshino. Rice seedlings I can't do until year 2, because that's how long it takes to get the rice paddy. But I can buy bamboo shoots, which I don't think you can find wild, or bamboo. You could in A New Beginning. It was in one of the places you could go on vacation to.
Right. Yeah, bamboo's nice, real handy.
He basically sells a lot of the stuff that you would find while out on vacation in New Beginning. Like the random tree branches which you use for crafting. You don't use them for crafting much though, so me stocking up is a little unnecessary. But
Well,
I've
we
got
got
the money.
for it.
Exactly.
I see coffee.
Yep. He's got a lot of food products, a lot of which count towards products that you can make on your farm, so if you want to game the system to unlock that one pain-in-the-ass merchant, you can buy a lot of the stuff from him. Which I certainly did.
Can you buy a Kobe beef cow and then massage it?
Sadly, no. I think he's one of the merchants that also doesn't sell animals anyway. But you can sell animals to him.
Well, no, you're not allowed to export Kobe beef from Sakura country.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
And more clothes. Now this house was empty, but now that a gate's here, this is actually where she lives. She doesn't move around too much. She doesn't actually go to the safari, unless you specifically go to the guild and ask to go to the safari. You can actually go there yourself, but it doesn't count as a quote-unquote safari. It's just a location. She likes fish bait, so she's also pretty easy to befriend.
Wow. I gotta tell you, man, if I ran a safari full of cuties, you couldn't drag me out of there with a backhoe.
Well, she needs to be in town, so if we're a dude, we can marry her. And of course, there's new fish. Not many new fish.
So, can you sit there spinning wool for hours on end until the wool becomes stained with your own blood and then you turn into a swan and fly out the window? Sorry, a crane.
Wow. You've been watching too much German opera, buddy.
No, I'm listening to too much Decemberists.
Oh. Well. Little from column A, little from... No, hang on, that's stupid.
But interestingly, she was selling note boards, which are just things you can plop on your farm, then walk up to them, and they'll play notes, and presumably you could play a song with them. But I think it's a little expensive to make them.
That's great. I'll compose a song in the key of farm. I'll call it Ode to a Cutie.
And finally, we bought all the basic recipes, so now once we bought a certain amount of things from Rager, he will actually give us some of his family recipes.
Oh, wow.
I forget what the very last thing he gives you is, so I will edit in here afterwards, once I look it up.
That horse has got such short legs.
Now, one kind of cool thing, I don't believe you need a carrot in order to go to the safari. You could just go there from any of the stalls. And there's a lot of stuff for you to collect, including downs, which you need for a lot of clothing.
I am amused that one of the menu options is call horse and go to town.
Usually there's a lot more stuff in those stumps than there was.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of the implications.
You were thinking, maybe I can chop down one of these? No.
Yeah, that's a felony in America.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Why? We're not running out of cactuses, believe me. I have one in my neighborhood, and I'm in California. The wet part.
Furious Googling to see.
Oh.
Next thing we know, Yami goes on a cactus safari.
Not a felony, just a crime in Arizona.
Okay.
And it's specifically saguaro cactuses.
The one shaped like lewd men.
We like our lewd cactuses.
I like shiny coins that I found in the stump.
I believe shiny coins is the most expensive of the 3 coins you can find. I think it's worth 500 gold, which is pretty nice. And now here, this is our mining location. Just this one slab of rock in the back of the safari.
It is also illegal to hunt camels in Arizona.
It's good eating on a camel.
There are no camels in Arizona.
But if there is one, you better leave it alone.
Yep.
I should stop mining.
Just look at all the crap you can get. And a lot of those are worth a lot of money. And of course there was gold there, which I need for several stuff.
Wait a minute. Are you stealing the natural resources from public land?
Well, they encourage me.
It's a safari. You're allowed to do anything you want on a safari unless it's hurting a cutie.
It's like how generations back at Stonehenge, you were encouraged to take a piece with you home.
And dance naked under the moonlight. Stupid druids.
I mean, I just do that anyway.
Well, try and stop you.
It's in my HOA, I have to.
What's fed from that feeder in the lake?
Well, we showed up late, so they're not here, but there are ducks and turtles in the pond.
Cuties. Ah, wait, ducks are actually pretty horrible, but they're still pretty cute. What if you ignore their terrible personality? They're still cuties. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
I mean, yeah, ducks are pretty bad. They're not geese, though.
Oh.
Geese are dicks.
Canada geese, man. I tell you, there's your counterpoint to saying Canadians are polite.
I assumed you performed some sort of ritual in the founding of your country, and all the hate and animosity produced is just channeled into geese.
It's actually a curse cast upon us by the French for defeating them at the Plains of Abraham.
Your people shall be nice, and your geese shall be jerks.
That's right. Forever, you will have a bunch of geese who are the bastards. I don't think they had Quebec accents, but that's the only one I can do.
One kind of cool thing about the duck and the turtle, though, you can only put in food specifically for one of them that they will like, but it'll increase the friendship with both of them. It's just, you have to decide between vegetables, which the duck likes, and fish, which the turtle likes. But I think either or still increases the friendship, it's just, it'll skew towards one faster.
So, hey, animal fact. Don't feed bread to ducks.
It's true, actually.
It's really bad for them, because it fills them up and it's got, like, no nutritional content for them.
It's the same thing with guinea pigs, actually. You can't feed them any grains whatsoever, because they get addicted to the carbohydrates, and that's all they'll eat. They'll be like, I don't want veggies, I want cookies, feed me cookies.
Like cats and tuna.
Yeah.
You should never feed a cat canned tuna, because it's addictive. And it's also not nutritionally complete, because it does not have enough taurine for them.
Yeah. So be careful what you're feeding your cuties. A balanced diet is a happy diet.
So something I actually missed right at the end of the video there. I was using the little toolbox that's inside the makers. Those give you access to the material bins and your refrigerator just right from there. So, like, if you find yourself running really low on time, just go in one of your maker sheds and dump everything, and you're good.
Oh, that's pretty handy.
Wizard.
It's my nth dimensional box. I made it out of twigs. I've decided I'm going to make a chair out of twigs. And I'm going to mail it to Yammy. And I'm going to make him sit on it.
Okay.
Wow. Really? You don't mind having a shard of poorly aged wood shot directly up your spine? You're a brave man.
I have a corporate job. Not that much different.
Wonderful.